In today's video, I'm here to talk about Riverside. Riverside is one of Jacksonville's oldest communities that sports a ton of historic character, has big energy, has a big personality, and a ton of diversity. I hope you enjoy the video. If you are considering moving to Jacksonville and you're looking for a neighborhood that has walkability, character, and a community feel, Riverside might be just for you. But it's not for everyone. Today, I'm going to be breaking down what it's really like to live in Riverside, the homes, the vibe, community events that we have on the regular, and the pros and cons of living in the area. You can decide if this lifestyle is fit for you. The Riverside community sits just southwest of downtown Jacksonville along the St. Johns River. It connects the Brooklyn neighborhood towards downtown and flows directly into the Avondale neighborhood to the south. Memorial Park anchors the riverfront, and honestly, that park alone is a huge part of Riverside's identity. The neighborhood exudes big energy, personality, and diversity. You've got Five Points, which is made up of coffee shops, restaurants, a historic theater, and plenty of nightlife. You've also got the King and Park area. King and Park has neighborhood restaurants, cute little local bars, and it's just a fun place to hang out with friends. The Riverside area also has music festivals, an annual gay pride parade, and plenty of community events. It's an active community, it's expressive, and it's diverse. This is not quiet HOA suburbia. If you want culture and walkability, Riverside delivers. Next up is Riverside versus Avondale. They both are along the St. Johns River. They both sport historic homes, but the energy and the vibe is vastly different. I'd love to know after you hear about it, which one works for you, Riverside or Avondale? Let's talk about Riverside versus Avondale. Now, these are sister communities, but they have very different feels. Since the communities are side by side and separated only by streets, it is hard to discern where one stops and where one begins. However, the Riverside community in general feels a little more energetic, a little more artsy, and a little more bohemian. Avondale feels a little more polished and residential. Both are historic and beautiful and along the river, but Riverside just hits a little different and has more edge. Most of the homes in the Riverside area were built somewhere between the 1900s and the 1940s. You will see all kinds of styles in the area. Some of the most common are the Craftsman bungalows, the brick Tutors, the four squares, big front porches, and original hardwood floors. If you're buying in Riverside, you're buying character, but you're also buying age, which means inspections matter, roofing, plumbing, foundations. You'll really need somebody who understands historic homes. While many of these homes have been renovated, homeowners typically in the area try to preserve some of the most interesting historic elements about the house. You'll continue to see the old doors, the fireplaces, just the details around the work or the craftsmanship that was around in the areas. It's really beautiful. It's lovely to see the floors that have been refinished and the things that have been saved and preserved. You don't get this in suburban areas. Much like Avondale, Riverside is a neighborhood where people actually use their front porches. It's very family friendly and dog friendly. Oftentimes, you'll see runners heading towards the river, families out walking with their dogs and their kids, or couples biking around the neighborhood. The Riverside Arts Market on Saturdays brings in vendors and food and live music, in addition to local produce. Riverside just feels alive. Some of the benefits of living in Riverside are river access, the community events that really get us out of our houses and connect as a neighborhood. Some other highlights include the proximity to downtown and the closeness to the hospitals, and the historic charm and just the individuality of the neighborhood. We can't forget the beauty and walkability that make this a favorite neighborhood. Some of the more challenging things in the area are many of the homes have smaller lots in some of the surrounding areas. Street parking can be challenging. Many homes don't have covered garages. You have just older systems in the area, and renovations can be very costly. Another big con is if you are looking to make any renovations. External renovations will need to be approved by the Jacksonville Historic Preservation Commission. While it is a bit of a con, the goal of the commission is to maintain the character and integrity of the neighborhood. Who should live here? Professionals that work downtown, medical professionals, buyers who value charm over square footage, and people that want culture and community. If you want front porch life and neighborhood energy, Riverside is hard to beat. If you're interested in learning more about Riverside or any of the other historic neighborhoods in Jacksonville, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment and I will send you information on other neighborhoods. Stay tuned for our next neighborhood, Murray Hill.